Hey guys, I want to take you on an adventure. This is my family. We're crazy. My beautiful wife Tansy, my oldest daughter Alexis, Cyrus, Elise, Titus, and Rose. Here's an adventure about how we ended up buying some land up north and having a fantastic time. In 2019, my brothers and I went up to my uncle's cabin up north, and I fell in love with the place. As you can only imagine, we had a great time exploring and just being out in the wilderness. As soon as I got home, my wife right away asked, "Let me guess, you want to buy land up north?" She was right, and so began the process of us looking for land. To make a very long story short, we found 52 acres up in the middle of nowhere, and within 24 hours, we bought it. I took the family up there to check it out. It was a good time. It was a beautiful piece of land. And of course, we fell in love with it. But what it really needed now was a cabin. So we went early in the spring, me and my son Cyrus, and we put in a very makeshift foundation of blocks. We hung out there for a few nights, camping and having a great time. I made this bouquet for Tansy. Then in the driveway, we began building. First the foundation, level it off, then the floor, insulate the floor, and then the walls. It all happened really fast. I was super passionate about it, and so it seemed to come together very quickly. The beams you see in the rafters came from a train bridge that the steam engines used to cross to get to the Fraser River. I had lots of help. This is my son Titus painting away, and Elise also helped. I had all kinds of helpers, right down to Michael Henshaw, who helped to do the siding on it. It was a really fun project and took about 2.5 months to do. Oh, there's Michael Henshaw in the back there. Good man with a good heart. It was a lot of work, but eventually it did get done. Then we had to do the inside. I haven't even started that yet. Lots of painting. Insulating, lots of fun. That's the stove we're going to use. I have a little loft. I don't know if I have a good picture of it, but it's really cute. It's a little place you can sleep upstairs in it. I used all reclaimed lumber. This cedar from the walls is an old fence that was getting torn down on a site we were working on. I built a couch with storage underneath. There's my helper. Good times, good times. Doing all the trim around the windows was fun. Every single window's different from the next, very unique. Lots of fun. There's the stove, gave it a fresh coat of paint. And this is me putting down the hearth. I did it out of landscaping blocks. Very, very simple. There's cement board in the back, so the stove could be tucked in nice and close. Then we built lots of cribbing, got the trailer ready, and my neighbor, with his huge heart and big truck, lifted the cabin, lifted the top off, and then we actually picked up the entire cabin and put it on the trailer. It was a pretty fun day. There's the whole family and his family standing on the deck watching. The crane didn't even seem to have to think about it. It's a heavy cabin, but it's an awfully big crane. Got it on the trailer, and we headed up country with it. Me and my dad. My dad brought the excavator. I brought the cabin. When we got there, kind of crazy story, but we realized we put it on the trailer backwards. So we actually had to get it off the trailer, drive the truck out, turn it around, and then back the trailer the other way, re-pick it up, and get it into position. And now we could bring it over to its final resting place where Cyrus and I had put in the foundation. So here it is. Here it's going into its final resting place. So it's on all this cribbing, sitting up really high. And once we pulled the trailer out, we could just kind of slowly lower it. We used the excavator for stabilizing it. And this is us after working really hard. We were exhausted and hungry, and Alexis made amazing food. There we are. And there's the cabin. So there it is.